Welcome you all to the another section of biology practicals. Already we have completed two biology practicals. First one is carbon dioxide is given out during respiration, and second one is to show binary fission in amoeba. Today we are going to see to show budding in yeast. Have you all heard about this yeast? It's a unicellular plant. Okay, most of you must be having this yeast at home for making doklas or making some fermented products. Doklas are for making cakes. We can use this yeast because this yeast will give out carbon dioxide when it is mixed with the starch or some other content. So you must have seen small round balls as it is, but if you are dissolving it under water and if you are keeping a drop of water under microscope, we can see a single yeast cell under a microscope. It will somewhat resemble like this way, oval shape. This oval shape, okay, because it is a plant, it has cell wall and cell membrane, and it has the cytoplasm and nucleus at the center. A single yeast cell is a plant cell. Amoeba is an animal cell, unicellular animal cell. Yeast is a plant cell. Now this yeast also reproduce asexually. In the previous class I have explained to you the difference between sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So you all must be thorough with that, but still I will tell asexual reproduction in yeast. A single parent is involved. There is no gamete formation over here. Now let me explain you how this yeast will reproduce. When the yeast cell matures, you can see a small outgrowth coming out from the yeast cell. This is a yeast cell, parent yeast cell with the nucleus. Okay, you can see a small projection. This projection or the outgrowth is called as bud. Is called as bud. So when the cell matures, a small projection, okay, comes out, or an outgrowth comes out of the yeast cell. And the next stage, what happens means this nucleus will elongate and slightly it will move towards the bud. It will move towards the bud. Nucleus will move towards the bud and it will elongate. And it will elongate with cytoplasm and everything. Okay. This is the bud. Nucleus is moving towards. Okay. And then what happens means the nucleus will divide into two. Will be dividing into two. A part will be entering inside the bud and another part will remain inside the parent cell. Will remain inside the, and some amount of cytoplasm also enter inside the bud. Cytoplasm and everything. And you can see the cell wall and the cell membrane. A constriction will appear and it will just cover up the portion. Okay, cover up that bud. This empty space will be also closed with the help of that cell wall or cell membrane, and that projection will be separated. Now this we can call it as, because there is a nucleus and some cytoplasm and with other cell organelles, we can call it as a daughter cell. It is called as a daughter cell. Sometimes the daughter cell is attached with the parent itself, but it will work independently as a new life. Sometimes it gets detached from the parent cell and it will grow as another individual. Sometimes it will be attached. You see here it is there, and the daughter cell, again there is a daughter cell. Like this, a chain of daughter cells will be attached with the parent, but individually they can perform as an individual life. Okay, sometimes it gets detached from the parent cell, otherwise it may remain in it, but then it can work as an individual cell. Okay, so this type of reproduction is called as what? Budding in, but because buds grows out from the parental cell wall and each bud can develop into a new cell. Like that way their life process carry on. So this process is called as budding in yeast. Now we will be doing the journal work. Before that, this again the labeling, these arrow marks are very important. Okay, this labeling and everything I will show it in the journal. Take out your journals. In the journal index page, take the index page. Already 2 experiments over. This is experiment number 3. So you have to write serial number 3. Name of the experiment is to show budding in yeast. And now the rest of the things I will mark and give you. Take page number 24. Aim studying budding in yeast with the help of prepared slides. Here also prepared already the prepared slides we will be giving you all. You have to keep it under microscope. You have to see, identify it, and you have to write the observation and diagram for this experiment. You don't want to perform anything, but you have to observe it and you have to identify it carefully, and you will be doing it for practicals. So aim is studying budding in yeast with the help of prepared slides. Materials: compound microscope, permanent slides of budding in yeast. Like that way you have to write. Amoeba you will not write, you will write only about yeast. Now observation. See page number 25. Below the amoeba diagram you can see budding in yeast. So that you will be writing for observation. In this type of asexual reproduction, a small protuberance or outgrowth arises from the parent body called bud. Nucleus divides to form 2 daughter nuclei, of which one passes into the bud. The bud now deattaches from the parent body and grow independently as a new individual, or may remain attached to parent body, forming chain of cells. Parental identity is not lost. Like in amoeba, parental identity is lost because that amoeba, single amoeba itself is converting into 2. Here the parent yeast remains the same. There is, but only the daughter cells will be formed and it get deattached. That is why it is given parental identity is not lost. Conclusion not there. And the diagram you can see A, B, C, D, yeast cell, then developing bud, dividing nucleus, new bud, okay, a deattached bud. All this you have to do it on the plain page. That's all, children. So you have to complete your biology journal also. 3 experiments we have seen. All these 3 experiments you have to do it in your biology journals. The remaining you will see it in the next class. Thank you all.